everybody, Dodger here, and welcome back to SpinTires. We have picked up our load of lumber on the smallest load possible because we have just the regular truck bed. But that's okay, it's enough of a challenge as is. We are faced with a little bit of a problem in that the damage we took on the way here is 400 out of 600. So the truck is pretty hurt. Should be okay on fuel. We still have 218 of 330 liters left. Let's go to F1 and look at our map. Looks like, let's try not to get lost this time, but looks like this road is pretty much the immediate way. We just have to remember to take this right-hand turn right here, but that is a little bit fuzzy once you get to here because it's all under cloaking. Let's see, anything else of note? Nope, I think that's it. Alrighty, so let's see. I want to put diff lock on and all drive because we're in some pretty deep mud here. I gotta turn up my sounds real quick. Hold on. I noticed at the end of last episode the sounds like disappeared, so it's something I did. I accidentally turned this sound level way down. Oops. No, I want to apply. Okay. Now we can go back. There's our sound. Okay. This game has some pretty good sounds, so I do want to have them in. Let's see, switch our view back to normal. Oh, it sounds like I'm hitting something. Maybe it's these rocks over here. I gotta try not to take any damage. But that's unlikely. Okay, let's not hit the trailer. Alright guys, I'm taking your lumber. Let me just knock over your office now. What is that truck? Is that a tanker there? A fuel tanker? I think we've got plenty of fuel, so I don't really think I need that. We want to go east, right? Yes. Uh-oh. How do we get this deep? How did this happen? Okay. You can do it. It's going to be a long trip if it's like this the whole way. I assume this is representing, like, it's so muddy because trucks have been coming in and out of here, getting the logs. Oh, and we got all this extra weight on them, too. That's going to make it... Probably makes it harder to get stuck, but probably makes it sink down further. Our rocks up here. I don't need rocks. They cause damage. Oh, don't fall over. I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little too close. Let's bring this camera over a little. I'd like to be able to see the truck so we don't flip over. And what I have dubbed the rollover simulator. Luckily, I've been watching some other people's first videos on SpinTires, and they have done very similar things, so I don't feel so bad. Alright, so this must be the correct way. There's actually power lines here, as if this is like some kind of main road. That's probably not a good thing when it comes to this. That means it's going to be all torn up and looking like this. I've also heard quite a bit of people complaining about the lack of different camera views as well. Well, it's certainly a lot to get used to and kind of disorienting a lot of the time. It works very well when you're stuck. It works very well like in the strange situations. But like right now when I'm just driving along, I would much rather just be like a straight on view. That just doesn't seem to exist. But hopefully eventually. Now we're getting into some mud rather than or some water I mean, rather than the stones and mud. Oh, I was just thinking to myself, wow, I haven't taken any damage yet. Wrong! I wonder if I turn like the diff lock off, if it would be okay. Nope. What about all-wheel drive? I think if you have all-wheel drive off, it'll let it go a little faster. I don't think this is the kind of terrain where we can go any faster. There was another damage point. 1 or 2 here is okay, but we can't take any of those 200, 300 hits. I think this is our turn here. Map. Yes, it is. I also noticed some people using Xbox controller. The settings are a little derpy on it, but it looks like maybe it behaves a little bit more predictably with the controller. I personally don't own a controller though. I used to years ago, but somehow it's gotten lost along the way. We kind of want to go southeast, but let's see. No, we want to continue down this south road, I think. It's getting dark again. Grab. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit easier to traverse. Turn off the all-wheel drive. Build a little speed. Bow up. I think it's the damage that's causing the weird noises this truck is making right now. That's my assumption anyway. Kind of clunking around, or maybe that's the log shifting in the back. I'm not sure. Let's see, I think I want to go left, because like I said, we want to go kind of southeast. Yeah, it's certainly making some strange noises like clunk, 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 clunk. I think, on the list of things I would like to see in the game, I would like to see more detailed damage. Not necessarily in, just in graphic representation, but maybe like, oh, you hit this axle too hard, so now you've bent this front suspension or popped this front tire. Just kind of like stuff like that you would have to come get the other truck for and maybe like bring parts to fix it. That's an area where they could add more detail to the game. Alright, all wheels off. So I think this is the Plains map if I remember correctly, and this is starting to look a little bit more Plains-like. It was pretty foresty before. Oh, now we're kind of getting back into a forest. Here's where the view starts to get in the way. So let's spin this way. Pretty big hill. Kind of sticking to the ruts. The ruts seem to be the safe path, but not necessarily the fastest way. All-wheel drive on. It's a lot to think about. Especially when you can't see like now. Alright, start headlights on. See, the headlights don't do you a whole lot of good when you can't really see ahead of the truck. So I'm going to try and spin the view again. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, and now it's back. Oh well. Let's see the map. Where are we in the world? Our objective is... Oh, our objective moved. I could have swore our objective was over here. Oh no, I've just spun the map is what I've done. Okay. Okay. I'm only as crazy as I thought. So yeah, we're kind of headed the right way. After I deliver this load, I think my goal is going to be to get one of the other trucks and try and find these cloaking points that are very strangely represented in the game. They look like black tornadoes. But yeah, I would like to open up the map so it's not as confusing. Okay, so here we go again. Make a little progress. Turn our all-wheel drive off. Build some speed. Probably don't even need diff lock right now. I'm guessing it's the weight that's making it go so slow. Nope. Need all-wheel drive again. You can do it, truck. Oh no, we have a decision to make. Left or right? Well, we need to go further south, so I'm going to say go this way. It looks like the clearest path. I was watching Kurt J-Mac's video, first video on this, and he had some of the same struggles and complaints that I had, in that it's so poorly laid out, like in the way you're instructed to do things, and you kind of have to find out things on your own, which has its own appeal. I mean, it is kind of a survival game, like he said, but I don't think we want to try that. But his take on it being a survival game was interesting. I guess that's kind of the appeal. Ooh, I took a good bit of damage there, didn't I? Let's turn backwards. And the truck's smoking. This game actually shot up to top-selling game on Steam. First couple days of release. I can't say as though I saw that coming. But yeah, that survival kind of feel is definitely something that's very popular amongst games right now. The Forest is very popular. It's something I want to check out. I suppose it's kind of Minecraft that has kicked off all of that. That was the first real popular survival type game, and DayZ kind of has continued that on. So I guess that's going to be the flavor of this decade of games. Maybe left here? Are we looking on the map? Yeah, we're kind of headed the right direction if we go to the left. This is why I'd like to uncloak some of the map. If we do damage this truck too much, it's going to be a long trip out to rescue it with the repair truck. But I kind of saw this road going somewhere before. Maybe I was mistaken. No? Is this that same dune hill looking thing? You know what? I think it is. Alright, well, I'm going to try it then. This is probably going to be a mistake. Oh, yeah. Yep. We're taking tons of damage. Go back. I didn't mean it. Okay, so I clearly should have gone right there instead of left. Oh man, that's a lot of smoke now. Let's see if we can kind of cut through here. I see a little bit of path there. No, I don't. Let's go back. Get back on that road. Or trail, if you will. Oh man, this thing sounded terrible now. Where was that cut through? Let's see if we can kind of bust through this, not hit that big tree. Couple little damage points. Looks like this is the way to go. Good job, dude. Alright, well, I've kind of made it out into the open here, into the plains area of the map. Trying to get to a more southerly direction. I see a little bit of a road. And the more I'm playing, now that I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it, the keyboard's not so bad. You see how it's still tracking to the left? I'm actually not even hitting the button, so it just very slowly returns to center. It seems to have a very good feel for the speed that you're going. So when you're going real slow, it doesn't return to center too fast. Oh, shooting sparks. This thing is hurting. It will be a miracle if I make it there without exploding. But we're still trucking. Alright, well, we are actually closing in on the objective. I think this is the correct way to enter this place. I remember we actually were here last episode on accident, and I think I remember looking through this forest to get here, so hopefully we're headed the right way. Yeah, we're definitely closing in on it. Still have about 100 damage points left, but the truck is struggling to keep going. Looks like a road up here, or trail at least. Looks like it's all off to the right. This may not be the most direct path to get there. I'm not going to be happy if it... Oh, this is too much. Oh, it did it. I'm not going to be happy if it... Oh, it gets too much damage right now. I think we're getting close, though. I see lumber. I see objective. I think we've done it. Chugging along. Rolling in hot as it flips over into the area. Alright. Alright, so we're here. Now what? I would like to unload. 2 load points. Your truck is on loads. Okay, let's go back to the map. So now it wants us back to the lumber yard. Probably to get more lumber. Yeah, we have to deliver 8 times out to here. Wow. This truck will not be doing that. Okay, so now I need to try and get back to the garage. Or actually, I think we can actually just recover to the garage if we... Yes, rescue your truck to the garage. And I've spawned inside another vehicle. Awesome. Okay, so everything's still unavailable. I believe this stuff will become more available as we get more points. Load points or whatever they were called. I don't know. And it's just kind of the same thing once again. Alright, well, before we do that, let's take this type... Nope. You. Oh, I have to click it on here, that's right. Type A469, which I believe is the Jeep-like vehicle. Let's get in it. Repair, add-ons, rescue... Oh, it's all the way damaged. Oh, we gotta fix it. Repair with add-ons or rescue to garage. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's out of fuel and it's fully damaged. So that will do us no good. So I could rescue it to the garage to fix it. How do we do that? F1 and garage, rescue truck to the garage. Yep. So now we got everybody over here. This one does not have anything to upgrade, doesn't look like. Install add-ons. Trunk. Carries 200 repair points. Well, that would be useful. Cool. I don't know if that actually costs anything or if you can just put it on there. I'm sure it has a drawback of adding weight. Alright, let's look at our map. Let's see. This one's kind of close and it's a huge cloaking area. So let's go back. I guess we're just going to continue down this road, see if we can get there. I haven't driven this little guy yet. I imagine it's probably pretty easy to... Whoa! To bounce all over the place, apparently. But to get stuck. Let's go ahead and put that... Yeah, it's a lot different to drive, huh? Diff lock. Gotta take it slow. Oh, I don't know how it's going to get through this water. Is that even possible? I think we're about to drown. Well, we gotta find out somehow. That's some fast water. Let's do it! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Nope. Barely took any damage. Okay, we made it. It's all good. Alright, let's look at our map. So we need to kind of go to the right. Let's actually make a point there. That'll help us out. So maybe kind of go off the beaten path a little. I guess that's the point of the cloaking, to get you to explore the map in more areas than just the trails. Come on, you're not gonna let that little tree get in your way. Alright, so we turn off. Is it all-wheel drive that limits it? Yeah. See, now we're up in 5th gear. We turn all-wheel drive off. Oh, there's a cabin out here. Oh, it was right here. Cool. That was an easy one to find. This reminds me of This reminds me of the smoke monster from The Lost. That explains it. That's all they had to do was talk to the smoke monster and it would have told them everything about the island. Alright, let's get closer. Cloaking removed. Alright, so now we've got the whole bottom side of this map exposed. Looks like there was a nice road over here that would have taken us to the objective easier. What other one do we want to go for? I would like to get the one around the objective gone, so it's a little easier to find. So it looks like we need to cut through... Maybe cut through here. Try not to get lost. We need to go pretty much due east. Whoa! Whoops. That was a lot of damage. Luckily we've got this repair kit with us. Yeah, I think the repair kit on top there definitely adds a lot of weight. Seems like it's kind of struggling to handle the terrain. Like the suspension doesn't have enough travel in it, or stiffness. We need all-wheel drive on. We need to not get stuck. We need to not get stuck. I think we're getting stuck. This was a bad idea. Well, guess we get to play with that cool winching mechanic again. Alright, so let's flip around to the front. Ooh, we got 2 points on here. Oh, it shows a little bit of damage, doesn't it? Body damage was shown. Alright, let's not click off our screen. Can I adjust the camera now? I need to see something. There we go. Let's pick that one. And then, what is it, F? Yep. So, somebody gave me a hint that if you go off advanced, yep, you can still use the winch, but you can also drive. Okay, so I think we're out of that. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck again. That's definitely my favorite mechanic of the game, is the winching. That's pretty cool. It'll be really cool. I'm assuming there's going to be some multiplayer like servers and stuff spawning up where people are going out in like convoys and going through the toughest terrain, helping each other get unstuck. That's kind of where I saw the game going initially. That's where I expected it to develop to. It seems like the devs aren't really pushing for that, but I think the community will probably do stuff like that. Alright, it's got some open terrain here. Get closer to that cloaking point. Whee! That was worth it. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Yep, it's hurting. Alright, so now if we go to advanced, trunk repair, yep, we can repair ourselves. Nifty. Alright, so go out of advanced and we are fixed. We can continue on. Alrighty, looks like we found our second cloaking point. This is a pretty important one as well. Should open up the entire southern portion of the map. Boom. Alright, one. There we have it. Look at that. That wasn't too difficult. So that opens up this whole plains area. That will help us get back to this objective much easier, because I kind of took a weird path through the plains here to get here. But now our actual objective is lit up, so I can see this road. The next one I'm going to go for is probably this one, but I'm going to do that next time here on SpinTires. That's going to do it for today. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you next time.